Alright. Cheers, mates. Welcome back to another episode of, and excuse me, I'm quite sick. But the show must go on. Semester's finally over, so I'm able to get back to recording. But anyways, welcome back to the K'caM series, a series about a Klingon dedicated to my dad. And basically, we are supposed to be getting the Klingon Empire's perspective in this game, Star Trek Online. So, the unfortunate thing is that I didn't really have proper editing software, not too long ago, and I had accidentally cut out a entire mission, a mission that I cannot replay. So unfortunately, that will have to be lost to the series. Honestly, if you do want to see the episode, I'm sure you can take a look at it on Brett Justice's channel. I believe his channel is called Justice Gaming now. But essentially, what happened was we were chasing the prisoner to a system, and he basically he had set up a bunch of false distress signals, and the ships, Federation ships, arrived to take us out. Unfortunately, we had to destroy them. Not that this character here personally felt bad about it, but I don't really like fighting the Federation. I'm sure most Trekkies don't, but that's what had to be done, and it led us here. We are looking for him we're going to be looking for him in the Rapente prison colony. And I'm not sure if any of you folks know, or of course, rather, I think I should phrase it this way. I'm not sure any of you remember, but that was where Bones and Kirk were imprisoned in Star Trek: The Undiscovered Country.
This is the Gulag Rurapente. There is no stockade, no guard tower, no electronic frontier. Only a magnetic shield prevents beaming. Punishment means exile from prison to the surface. On the surface, nothing can survive. Work well, and you will be treated well. Work badly, and you will die.
That's where we're heading right now. Indeed, indeed. In word and indeed. So, yeah, ultimately I do feel bad about losing that chunk of the series. It's probably like a 15-minute chunk. It's okay because from here on out, I don't plan on losing any more of the story, at least to the best of my ability. I am now paying for $30 a month for Adobe Premiere Pro, and as long as I can get used to all the tools on there, I should be okay. That will be a project in itself because, man, oh man, is there a lot into there's a lot that goes into video editing, all sorts of formats and settings and effects, editing tools and whatnot. But we shall arrive there eventually. There we go, just adjusted some settings. So, it will automatically put the video into segments, so that way if something happens, the computer crashes, whatnot, I won't have to start completely over again. My throat's actually starting to feel better now, so that's good. And there she is, the Beta Penthe system. I do believe this is where we will find our prisoner. So, full stop.
We have identified the Federation prisoner you've been chasing. His name is Franklin Drake. Some of our sources say he's a Starfleet intelligence agent. But there are hints that he's much more. From what I can tell, he's not part of the normal chain of command. Previously, we didn't have any images or genetic samples from him, which is why he was so hard to identify. Now, we'll be on him the second he shows his face again. We already have a lead for you to follow. Records indicate a Klingon shuttle entered space above the Rura Penthe penal colony. That system is restricted, and there was no traffic scheduled for today. You are authorized by the High Council to approach the system and determine if Drake is there. Bring him back alive, if you can.
Oh, we shall do our best. But I want to make one more setting once we arrive at Beta Penthe. There we go. Alright, manhunt.
This is Warden K'caM of the Rura Penthe penal colony. You do not have authorization to land. Turn back now. Any attempt to violate our security perimeter will be met with force.
Then my first officer, K'caM, says, "You dare speak to representative of the High Council this way? This is K'caM, officer of the IKS Gronguth, and we will do as we wish." I don't know how to say that because I don't speak Klingon.
My apologies, K'caM. I am honored to meet you. What do representatives of the High Council seek at Rura Penthe?
We seek a Federation fugitive.
There are no Federation corps on Rura Penthe. Are you aware enemies of the Empire should be killed, not fed and coddled like infants?
Then my first officer says, "You would do well to check your security logs. We have tracked the Federation spy to the system. He is here, hiding like a nuke under your nose," he said.
Our security logs are checked every quarter hour as per regulations. There have been no transfers in or out of the colony within the last day. Only 2 ships have entered the system today. Yours at a Klingon shuttle. Shuttle left the system hours ago. You are still here.
Indeed. Then my first officer says, "You incompetent Tuba. The fugitive has deceived you. There are still prisoners in the prison, I hope? Or have they all walked away while you weren't looking?"
Our logs clearly indicate the shuttle left the system hours ago. There have been no transfers. All prisoners in this colony are either accounted for or dead. Your trail has gone cold.
You're mistaken. We're beaming down. Then my first officer says, "Ready to beam down in your command, sir. There is a magnetic field covering the entire penal colony to prevent prisoners from escaping via transporter. We'll have to beam down to the outskirts of the magnetic field and walk to the entrance. Who shall I take with me? I shall take shipwreck.
Halt! Where do you think you're going?
I have business with the warden.
You may have crossed the magnetic field, but your visit is unannounced, and you will follow protocol. No one simply wanders around this prison. I will escort you to the warden.
Lead on, guard. I gotta adjust my button for walking. Talk to the warden.
Your presence here is unnecessary. The only Federation citizens on Rurapin are frozen into the ice. But don't let me dissuade you from your manhunt.
Order the guards to search.
My guards will stay where they are. There was a breach, it would have tripped the alarms. The security system is quite advanced. This is a prison, after all. But please examine the security system for yourself. If you refuse to accept the word of the prison's warden, that is.
Drake is here, and we will find him.
You dare to question the honor of a warrior of the House of Torg? You may be representatives of Jempak, but you'll taste my blade if you insult me again.
Okay.
Go, see for yourself. You'll only find the Patak dumped here to rot.
Your incompetence will speak for itself. As I say while I am sick. Security field controls. Let's take this field down. Grant access to prisoner area. Then this guy over here says you can pass through the security fields now. I'll take the Jackal Mastiff with me. Search for Drake. Alright. Excuse me. Alright. Where is the human? Then he says, don't talk to me. Let's try over here. Where's the human? Is this an inspection, he asks. Okay, Killmore. Where's the human? Am I in trouble? Maybe that would say something. Let's try over here. Where's the human? Don't you mean human? Yes, because you are a Ferengi, Debadar. This was perfect. What a great, because they used to call them, because they would call them humans in Star Trek.
Humans.
So that was good. That was good. They slipped that in there. Where's the human? It's so cold here. Ah, yes. Spoiler alert, those guys are Deferi. They won't show up for... We won't deal with them really until much later. So he says he's too busy. That guy over there is kind of tiny. Ooh. Confront Kimtar is our next objective. And I do believe he's over here, according to our mini-map.
None of these prisoners will help you. They can sense danger far better than you can. And they know the risks of getting involved in a fight that's not theirs.
How do you know this, Kimtar?
Because I'm not a Batak like the Warden and his cousin Rodek. Have you asked yourself, why would a human come to Urapinthe?
He's after something or someone.
The human is here to extract a prisoner. There are no other alternatives. If he was coming to kill someone, then he's a Koch. All he needed to do was wait. Everyone sent to this hole dies. Most are dead within a year.
You seem well informed for a prisoner.
Are you questioning my honor? If you think you're safe because you hold a weapon, You're mistaken. The only thing standing between you and a cold grave is my patience.
Bold words for a prisoner.
Someday I'll teach you a lesson for testing my resolve. The human is here, but it is a complicated situation. You must do exactly as I say. We are surrounded by enemies, and you will need my help to survive.
Why should I trust a criminal?
The only crime I've committed was thinking there could be peace between the great houses. And all you need to know is that I'm a Klingon warrior with the information you need.
Show me where he is. Okay, he says the worm is over by the mine entrance. So let's head to the mine entrance. Let's confront Drake.
There you are. I was wondering if I'd lost you.
You're a fool to come here.
Don't try to play coy with us. You have the subterfuge skills of a wounded Targ. Did you think no one here would notice a new prisoner? Or that no one would notice when you tampered with the air exchangers?
What are you after, Drake?
I see you found a new friend. Look, if I had the time to explain, I would. But I'm on a tight schedule, and you took your time getting here. If you want to know what's really going on, you'll have to ask your new friend. I need to be going.
What? Oh, Kimtar's following him. He's running for the surface, he says. Well, we've got some stuff to do here. We have to quell the armed and unarmed prisoners. So, oh, that's right. I just forgot. Still have my Klingon ice fishing gauntlet. Let's get my battle blade back. Oh, guess I can't switch it in combat. Okay, if that's how you want to play. Can I attack with my gauntlet? No, I can't. Alright, we'll take care of these. Take care of these guys. And nothing to say about that. Step closer here. I wonder if we have a more powerful rifle. Disruptor Pulse Wave Assault Mark II. Let's see here. Let's try this on for size. He's down. More prisoners. Even though you weren't doing anything. There you go. Yeah, maybe we should just leave the well-behaved ones alone. I'm a merciful guy. Quell unarmed prisoners. Well, this looks like you have... Ooh! Over there. Prison right over there. Alright. 88% complete. We have more unarmed prisoners to take down. Alright, all square in here. Excuse me. We have 6% more to go. Where are you? Over there. Alright, let's get my bath lift here. better shields. Atlas Blade. There we go. Fight the way we were born to. Oh, okay. Tough prisoner? Not quite. Not if I haven't saved on it. And they are down. I do love the Atlas Blade the most.
Flanking damage detected. Enemy combatants in close proximity.
I'm trying to expose them so I can get in some extra damage on my attacks here. If you want to run away, fine.
Flanking damage detected. Shield losing power.
There we go.
Enemy targets.
Nice destructive blast. I'd be surprised at this point if any of them actually want to fight up front. Hand-to-hand combat.
Personal shield losing power.
Doesn't seem like it, though. Doesn't seem like they want to stand toe-to-toe. Alright. Got some tronium gas over here. Alright. And who is that up there? Hurry, we have to stop him. Let's talk to Kimtar.
The worm has slithered to the surface. We need to stop him before he can reach the edge of the magnetic shield. I promise that I'll explain everything once we track him down.
Alright, let's exit the surface. Alright.
The human is trying to cross the ice. We need to hurry before he gets outside the magnetic shield.
He has a shuttle.
In that case, we don't have any time to waste. It will be difficult to track his movements in this flurry.
We can use the Jackal to track him. Alright, let's send the Jackal after Drake. I think my dad would appreciate this kind of animal over here. It's really probably, at least from what I've seen... Oh, hold on, I'll take a second here. Kimtar, you said you would explain why you were thrown into Pente. My first, Chagrin says, actually. And then Kimtar says, I'm a diplomat, my peaceful words were called treason. Then Chagrin says, how can there be peace? We are at war. And then Kimtar says, you've clearly never read the works of Chancellor Gorkar. And then Kimtar says, now let me ask you a question. How can we win a war if we can't stop fighting one another? And then Chagrin says, honor must be upheld. Then Kimtar says, the words of a warrior. Still, killing one another for honor blinds us to greater threats. And then Kimtar says, there he is. And indeed, here he is. Confront Drake.
Impressive. Your determination is commendable.
You can't escape, Drake.
There's more at stake here than dealing with a lone human on a mission of mercy. In fact, our intelligence says you have very little time left to act.
What are you talking about?
Our friend here discovered that one of the great houses is plotting against the Empire. He's correct, but his curiosity cost him. Now you and Alexander, Kimtar, will both have a chance for glory. Kimtar, your father still has friends in the Federation. They believe he's in great danger. I recommend a trip to the Bohr system. There you'll find out just how big of a mess you're in, and find the proof that Worf will want.
Kimtar, how do you know this human?
I don't. He and I have never met, but as I told you, the story is complicated. What you need to know is that he speaks the truth. There is a plot against the Empire, and it is not the Federation's doing. Our true enemies are closer than we realize. If we want to protect our people, we must go to the Vor system and see what is there.
And why should I trust either of you?
I don't care if you trust me. Kimtar, tell your father that obligations have been met. Only you can decide how you'll deal with the greater threat.
What is this greater threat?
The only threat you should be worried about is me.
Rodek, you followed us? Let's confront Guard Rodek.
You're a miserable Karut. Not only have you broken penal colony protocol, but you've meddled in the affairs of the House of Torg. I don't care if Kimtar is innocent. We were paid a great deal of platinum to keep this piece of bog-talk locked up. He's not leaving here, and neither are you.
You are corrupt. And again, I can't speak Klingon.
Enemy target on this.
Oh, he wants to fight with Batman.
Shield losing power.
There we go. Mono a mono. Nice. And with the... See, they feel... They hear... Oh, look at what they're saying over there. Yes,
If that Batok Rodek could catch up to us, then the Warden and his men will soon find us as well. You must have a ship in orbit. We should beam up as soon as possible and discuss what has happened.
Grongoth, do you read me? This is Thrak of the IKS Grongoth. We read you, sir. What are your orders? We're ready for transport. Beam us up. Then Thrak says, Sir, we can't get a lock on your position. You must still be within range of the magnetic field. Then I say, that is not what I wanted to hear. Sir, we will bring the ship down to the surface to pick you up. Then I say, excellent idea. Make it quick. We might need more warriors.
If we head for higher ground, it will be easier for your ship to locate us.
Agreed. Then Kimtar says there is a bluff to the southeast. We must hurry before the Warden and his men catch up with us. But what I was saying earlier is just the clashing of the bat'leth blades. Oh, Grant says, Drake said we should go to the Vor system. What would we possibly find there? Then Kimtar says, whatever is there, it is a threat to the Klingon Empire. We must find evidence to show the Council. See if anyone says anything else. We're cloaked and approaching your location. Oh, that was Thrak from the ship. Okay, anything else? Okay, so anyways, what I was saying is the clashing of the bat'leths and the growling of the Jackal Mastiff, just having, the man, the Klingon and Beast side by side, taking down another Klingon hand to hand. I figured you would appreciate that kind of thing, Dad. Slightly reminiscent of the orcs and their works, just slightly. I like it. Kimtar says, look up ahead. The warden and the guards are approaching. They are approaching. Let's confront them.
You dishonorable dog! When the High Council hears what Gempak's representatives have done here today, they will order your immediate execution!
How much were you paid to hold an innocent man?
Enough to keep us warm long after you're dead. We get paid whether Kemtar lives or dies. So, before I kill you, I'll offer you the coward's choice of surrender.
I think you're forgetting something.
What am I forgetting, Tosan?
My starship. Thrak, now. Alright. There she is, guys. Thrak says, haha, he laughs. And then he says, that will teach those dogs to threaten the captain of the IKS Granka. We are ready to bring you aboard as soon as you give the signal, sir. Then I say, well done, Thrak. Pick us up. And we get to keep the Mastiff. Best part.
Your report on Warden Kraytok and the prison riot was disturbing. I have transferred many prisoners to Rura Penthe, and this is the first I've heard of corruption. As you know, the Empire does not tolerate fraud or dishonesty. I accept your resolution to the matter, but I am displeased that you did not apprehend Drake. The fact you freed Kimtar also requires scrutiny. If Kimtar were not Ambassador Worf's son, I would demand that you return him to First City at once. However, if you believe there's evidence of further corruption, you have my authorization to pursue this matter discreetly.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Alright. Well, I leveled up, but I'm out of time for right now. Being that I'm sick and won't be much longer before I have to go into work. And this is, I'm just going to test the waters of this video and see if I can put something together that's halfway decent. Alright, but I am looking forward to the next episode. Things will start amping up here eventually. I'm finally at that point where I have the time I need to have a good recording pace. So I will see you all later.